Hello, I'm Esmeralda SHKIRA from Korca, Albania. First of all, I want to say that it's a pleasure for me to be part of this conference. My article is focused on tourist perceptions towards destination attractions, case study Korca region. Destinations nowadays are in the middle of a strong competition. Competition to attract tourists has oriented destinations to diversificate products, to improve quality, and to create the multiply forms of communication and an identity through image. Lamp in 2014 said that perception is the process by which people select, organize, and interpret simulation into a meaningful and coherent picture. Why it is important to know tourist perceptions? It is very important to know tourist perceptions because they affect destination image. But there are some variables that affect the process of perception, of creating perceptions. Example, cost, distance of regions, attitudes, knowledge, technology, and trust. But some authors in 2020 say that it is very important to understand tourist perceptions in the current digital-oriented world and where reservations are almost online. We know that nowadays we have used almost online communication with customers and tourists, but this communication doesn't let us to know their perception about our destinations and our products. Let's focus on Korca region, which is the focus of our study. Korca region is found in the southeast of Albania. Korca region has a lot of attractions we can see in this map. It has 3 interesting lakes and 3 natural national parks. We have done a study, a survey with domestic and foreign tourists, about 72. How are tourist perceptions for attractions of Korca region? The survey was realized through a questionnaire designed to find how tourists feel about the attractions offered in Korca region. As we can see, the results about the tourist perceptions in Korca region, for Korca region attractions, we can see that tourists have good perceptions about natural attractions, cultural attractions, architecture and art characteristics of the destination, but they have not very good perceptions about the recreative and trade objects. We have created even 3 hypotheses. The first one, tourists residing in different countries of origin has different significantly in their perception of overall attraction of tourist destination. The second, there is a stronger perceived importance of destination attributes among foreign tourists in the certain primary tourist products such as natural factors and cultural characteristics, while Western visitors will give more importance to secondary tourism products such as recreation, shopping facilities, infrastructure, access, reservation services, and cost per price. The third, the high perceived overall attractiveness of the destination will be positively related to the likelihood reviewing the destination. We used SPS program to verify our hypothesis. For the first hypothesis, we can see the results of the program. The table 1 is the cross tabulation and the table 2 is chi-square test. The result tells that chi-square figure is 13.376. So we can say that hypothesis 1 is verified. And we can say also that tourists coming from different countries have different opinions about the general attraction of Korca. For the second hypothesis, we can see table 4. The chi-square test tell that chi-square figure is 25.949, and we can say that tourists coming from different countries have different opinions. They pay attention to the primary factors that make Korca more attractive, while Western visitors give more importance to natural beauties, recreative and shopping facilities, services, and cost per price. So, even the second hypothesis is verified. The third hypothesis, we can see the table 5 and 6. Table 5 tells about the cross tabulation, and table 6 chi-square test, and chi-square number is 7.755. So there are differences between the perceived level of attractiveness of Korca region, and tourists will desire to visit Korca region again. So they when they like the attractiveness of this region, they came again in this region. We have done also a comparative analysis between the areas that we take in this study are Voskopoja, Darda, Prespa, Pogradec, and Leskovic. We have done a comparative analysis between how is the attractiveness level in these areas and how is the image level for each area from each segment of tourists in this area. So we have these segments: Albanian tourists, Italian, Chinese, French, Dutch, German, and Turkish. As we can see, how is the attractiveness and how is the image level? For Voskopoja, we have a good perception and good image. Also, we have the same level of image with attractiveness of this area. We can say the same fact for Prespa and Leskovic. We can say that for these areas, tourists have good perceptions and good image and have the same level of perceptions with attractiveness of these areas. As a conclusion, we can say that Korca can generate income from tourism by attracting visitors that tend to return. Specific marketing strategies will be focused to reminding and informing tourists. We can create new advantages for these segments, and we can create communication tools to remind individuals for their good experiences in Korca region. The most important variables that we can be focused as a destination are cultural natural features, reservation, cost, price, cost per price or value for money, and natural factors seems to be some of the main attractive features of Korca visitors. So Korca region has a lot of cultural natural attractions, but we can recommend it that it is important to improve the access to these attractions, to improve services, develop alternative types of tourism to attract different types of tourists, and to spread them all over the area for providing sustainability, good perceptions, and good image. Thank you very much for the attention.